It's time to move on. The next morning, I head east by train into the foothills of the mountains of central Japan. From Nagoya, the train takes me 60 miles or so to the small town of Nagiso, from where I'm hiking for the day with Paul Christie of Walk Japan.
Hello. You must be Paul.
I am. Welcome to Nagiso.
Thank you. I'm Megan. Nice to meet you. I didn't bring any sticks.
Well, I'm sure you're married, still young and fit and...
Thank you. I am.
We're walking along a section of the historic Nagasendo Road that for centuries used to be the main highway between Kyoto and Tokyo.
The road itself is well over 1,000 years old. Of course, these days, travelling between Kyoto and Tokyo takes about 2 hours, 20 minutes on the train. But of course, in the days of old, it would have been more like 4.5 weeks or more. About 80% of Japan is mountains, so there's an awful lot of ups and an awful lot of downs.
The Nagasendo Road had been used for centuries by samurai, merchants, and pilgrims, but it really came into its own after the Battle of Sekigahara in 1600, once the new shogun, Ieyasu Tokugawa, had established secure rule across all of Japan.
Konnichiwa.
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 Everybody's got a stick.
Yes.
The section of the Nagasendo that we're hiking takes us from Nagiso to the town of Sumago, and then up over a pass to Magome.
Finally, at the top. Isn't it worth the climb? Look at this view.
Yes, it's so good. So where are we exactly?
Well, down below us is Sumago, one of the best preserved towns probably in the whole of Japan. And beyond, we can see the V shape over there. That's the pass that we're going to.
This, through this.
All the way over there, so please gird your loins.
Okay. Girding loins now.
Gamaroka.
Okay. Ganbatte.
Ganbatte.
Sumago is one of around 70 towns that grew up along the Nagasendo to service the needs of travelers, and in particular, the retinues of the regional warlords, who after 1600 regularly traveled along the road to the capital, Tokyo.
What's delightful about this place is that the modern age passed it by, and this has allowed the town to survive as we find it today. And indeed, this here is the 5-star accommodation. This is where the lords would have stayed in.
This is the posh place in town then, yes?
That's right.
Oh, it's beautiful in here.
Isn't it gorgeous? The lords would come and stay here, and the most senior ones, most powerful ones, maybe have 300 retainers with them, so it's a very expensive affair.
It's serene, but I imagine at the time it would have been, very lively with all of these people.
Where they would sleep and eat in the same room. They'd probably gaze over the gardens out the back there, writing haiku or drinking sake, and maybe in the evening they call a geisha to have some fun and games. They would stay one night normally. If the weather was good, if it's inclement, maybe they'd stay longer, and then they'd be off.
Moving on from Sumago, we continue to follow the old road as it heads up towards the pass.
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa. Invigorating.
It is.
And get ready for dinner. This will give you a big appetite.
Get ready for dinner. What's on the menu?
Megan, may I ask you to do me a favor and ring this bell?
Ring this bell.
Please do.
Why ring the bell hard against bears?
Indeed, indeed.
Okay, you didn't tell me about the bears.
Well, most don't kill. It's all right.
Most don't kill. Most don't kill? Ringing the bell is going to save us from the bears?
Absolutely.
Just took on a whole nother level of danger.
They're polite Japanese bears. Here we are, precisely 801 meters. One of the highest passes in the whole Nagasendo. And you'll be so pleased to know it's all downhill from here.
Excellent.
Let's go.
Finally, just before dark, we arrive at Magome, the next town where Nagasendo travelers could stay overnight, and where we are too.
It's nothing like going downhill to put a bounce in your step again.
It's good, but for me, I'm motivated by the idea of dinner and the futon.
Dinner is something special tonight.
Is it?
Yes.
We're staying in a local minshuku, the Japanese equivalent of a family-run B&B. They're cheaper than the grander traditional inns known as ryokan. You have to lay out your own futon, for example, but you can still rely on getting excellent food.
Tonight's evening meal, and we have a large selection of dishes, as you can see.
Yes.
We have some items which you're probably familiar with and some which you're probably not. This is a rarity and almost guaranteed that 99% of the Japanese population have never eaten it.
Okay.
Any guesses? Are there any bells ringing in your head?
It's bear? Are you serious?
And a neighbouring item. Any guesses there? They're actually little grasshoppers, and they're very good. They're crunchy on the outside and chewy on the inside.
All right, let me try the bear. What's really nice flavor? It's a beefy bear. Oh, it's really good. It's really nice. Poor bear. Honorable grasshopper. Lots of legs. Oh, very crunchy. Kind of fried?
No, they're done in a sweet soy sauce.
That's good, too. Thank you for my Japanese education tonight.
My pleasure.
Kanpai.
Come by. Thank you.